Cooking with Lori
and Belle. Hello.
Hi. And today we are going to be making homemade turkey noodle soup, guys. Yummy for the tummy.
Yummy.
Okay, guys, here we're going to make our homemade turkey noodle soup. And this is really quick and easy, guys. This is a meal that you can make up just in a snap of time. And the first thing we're going to start out with today is College Inn brand chicken broth. And the reason for that is we do not have turkey broth because Jen used it all for her soup.
However, if you want to use the juices from your turkey, that is fine. It's pretty much still made the same way, other than you're going to use the juices from the turkey. But before you put the juice in, make sure you had it in the fridge for a while. It's going to turn into kind of like a gelatin, and you're going to want to take the fat layer off and get rid of it before you put the gelatin part in the pan.
Definitely. Okay, so all we're going to do is pour this in the pan. And this isn't going to be a lot of juice in here, so depending on the amount of noodles that you're going to use, you're going to probably want to add some water. And that's nothing to worry about because we are going to put Weiler's chicken bouillon in there also, guys.
Yum, yum.
And that's going to, and don't worry about this tasting about like chicken soup because it's going to taste like turkey noodle soup. Because turkey is really a strong flavored meat, and it's going to flavor it, and it's still going to taste like turkey noodle soup. And believe me, I know because I've made it lots of times. I use 3 chicken bouillon cubes, guys, and depending on your taste, you might want 4, but you can always wait and put that 4th one in towards the end. But you don't want to overdo it right from the get-go. So I used 4 cups of water in with mine because I intend to use light and fluffy extra wide egg noodles. And keep in mind, after you make your soup and it cools, the juices are going to soak into your noodles. So it's going to seem like there's no juice in there. So when you go to reheat it, you're going to want to add water because it's almost going to be like a condensed soup, okay? I have probably a cup, maybe a cup and a half of turkey pulled apart that I'm going to whip in there. Okay. And 1 cup of shredded carrot. And 1 cup of diced celery. Now you can put potatoes in your soup if you like, but if you do, you want to wait closer to the end of your boiling. When you get ready to put your noodles in, it's probably be about the time you want to put your potatoes in because if you cut them small enough, it won't take them long to cook. And if you have people in your house that do not like veggies, guys, this is the secret recipe because you cook them down and they're not really as visible, so they probably won't even realize what they're eating. And I'm using a 1/2 cup of onion, salt. And you don't need a whole lot of salt because there's salt in the bouillon. A lot of salt in the bouillon. So I just kind of shake away till I know my preference. So, and pepper. If you want garlic or any kinds of other spices, added spices, you can put them in. But to me, this is my quick, easy recipe. This is all I want in here. So now all we got to do, before I do say, of course, you know you need noodles for your soup, but they don't go until last, and butter. Butter gives it a nice, rich, soupy flavor. It's really delicious. So those go in last, and we're going to go ahead and pop this on the stove, and just give it a whirl. And you know what, guys? There is one other spice I'm going to throw in there that I just thought of. I love poultry seasoning and I love sage, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put a little sage in there, and that's going to help make it taste more like that it came from the turkey. So that's all you need is just a little bit of that, probably 1/2 teaspoon. Then we're going to light our fire on high, and it's probably going to take, I'd say maybe 20 minutes to 1/2 hour for your veggies to get all cooked up in there, your celery and your onion and your carrot. You want to cook it down some, like I say, because if you have picky people in your house, they're not going to see it and they're going to think it's delish.
Not just that, we want to make sure the veggies are tender, and when you cook it down, it's going to add all of that yummy celery, onion, and carrot flavor into the broth.
Yep. And if you think that whenever you're done boiling your vegetables in there that there's not enough liquid for the amount of noodles that you want, say you want to use the whole bag, you might actually want to add a little more water before you add your noodles. So I have done that, but there's quite a bit in there. I think it might be okay. So that's that for now. We got the fire on high. It really won't take long at all, guys. Okay, and once the vegetables are tender, we will be back to throw the noodles in and the butter, and we'll be set to go. Okay, guys, here we go. Cooking time is just about done for the celery, the carrots, and the onion. So we're just going to take a look. You can still see the carrots pretty well. The celery and onions pretty tender. You can tell it's getting translucent. There's still going to be more cooking time with the noodles. So what we're going to do is take our half a stick of real butter, which is all I use is real butter. Yummy. And I usually use 3/4 of a bag of noodles. So that's about what I have left. So, and that's plenty for probably, well, I know I used to make this when the kids were small and it fed a family of 5 at the time. So if you want more, you're going to need another pot. So there we go. We got our noodles in, and they're going to take probably about 15 minutes to get done. Depends on how you like your noodles, so that's up to you. And we're going to get this boiling again. You're going to want to watch your noodles and mix them around every now and then so they don't stick. So I'm not going to put the lid back on right now. I'm going to stay out here and I'm going to watch the noodles so that they don't stick to the pan or to one another, which you know happens because of the starch. So we will be back in 15 minutes and we'll let you check out our soup, guys.
Here we are. The soup is ready.
Yes, here
And
we
look
go.
how yummy that looks.
Yum, guys.
Looks like it turned out good. And we have some yummy Italian bread to have with it. I can't wait to dig in.
The exciting moment has arrived. We get to try the homemade turkey noodle soup. And I only eat when Jen's here. I don't really cook, only when Jen's here.
It smells so good and it looks so good.
It tastes great. Guys, make sure that you put sage in, even like half a teaspoon or even a full teaspoon. That really gives it a lot of flavor, guys. It's delicious. It really is.
You can taste the flavor from the celery, the carrots, the onion. Oh, so good.
And even using the chicken stock and chicken bouillon did not deter this from tasting like turkey noodle soup. It tastes just like turkey noodle soup, guys. It's fantastic.
And like Mom was saying, you can add other vegetables if you like peas or pretty much any kind of vegetable you want.
Sometimes I'll put potatoes in mine. I chop up potatoes and put in, and that's really good too. If you like potatoes, leave the skins on and put them in. It's really a flavor enhancer too. So yeah.
Got some Italian bread.
But this is a quick, easy recipe for your family, especially if you got to pick your kids up from school, and it's going to be ready for you. So, and you can save this for up to probably a week. So, and just reheat it over and over and over. So it's really good, guys.
Can it be frozen in a jar too?
Yes, you put this in a mason jar, like I have the peanut brittle that I made, and freeze it, and take it out when you're ready for it, and it's just as good. It's just like you just made it.
And how long would you say they could keep it in the fridge or the freezer?
In the freezer, I would say maybe 3 to 4 months before it will start getting freezer burn. So I've left it in there for up to 3 months, and it's just terrific even up that long. In the fridge a week, okay guys? Otherwise it'll get really soggy.
Delicious. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to enjoy our bowl of soup. Join us next week we're gonna have a special little tasty snack for you, and we will be at my house at Belle's Reborn Nursery. This has been Homestyle Cooking with Lori and Belle. If you like this video, don't forget to
Give a big thumbs up.
don't forget to
Share.
and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.